the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. This guy is putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh, the Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. This pass deflected and caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and
Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. He'll look to throw. crazy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First down, Steelers.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. This is hot toward the... And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now this time he'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Steelers, first down.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Taking off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Out to his right. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 56 yards.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. Geno Stone on the coverage.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a...
Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. The conversation is real. A 17-0 could be seen on the horizon. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
One knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Headed left, buying time.
The quarterback on the screen. 10-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Flush to his right. We'll try to run for it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Throwing now from the gun. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
What? A win for the visiting Steelers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
The Steelers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
go.